so excited right now. Don't tell him, Sean, you bastard. Don't do it, Sean.
There was no shock in my face there.
Oh, because he told you, did he?
Yeah.
Good afternoon. So that clip you just saw was from Irish People Try Whiskey. And it was actually my first shoot back in Try in months. Try was allowed to come back, and that was the first video that I shot. And I was so drunk afterwards. I was on the top deck of the bus and I was the only person on it. And I had a mask on and I was having like a little jam session to myself at the back of the bus. I had like singing with my mask on because I was like, no one can see my mouth move. And I was bananas. I'm upstairs because I want to watch the Women's Six Nations rugby. Alex is downstairs because he wants to watch the Leinster quarter-final of the Heineken Cup men's. Ireland has scored 3 times. 3 of them have been on my fantasy football team. Rugby team. 4 try scorers now, all 4 on my fantasy team. Same 2 twice. 5th try scored, also on my fucking fantasy team. Hell yeah! Look who just came in the door. You missing me downstairs? Oh yeah. You just want attention. Good girl. I don't know if you can hear Alex screaming in the background, but I've just realised that why Millie has come to me. It's not because she misses me. It's because Alex scares her when he's shouting at the rugby. This week has been a bit better than previous weeks because from this week we were allowed to go further than 5k from our house. I'm really looking forward to being allowed to go home to Mayo. Like, I think I want to go to Mayo for like a week or 2, which would be difficult to upload videos because I've no internet there.
What do you want to do?
You always come in when I start filming.
Maybe I hear you talking and I want to be closer to you.
It is the gym. I can't remember what I was saying because I was so rudely interrupted. Oh yeah, I want to go home to Mayo for maybe a month, 2 months.
2 months?
And just...
And have no Alex for 2 months.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Let's just move away from Alex for 2 months.
Do you not think it'd be good for us?
No. You obviously do that.
I'm only joking.
2 months.
But yeah, being back in Try has been amazing. Kind of kept me going through those last few weeks of the really strict lockdown. This week I wanted to take full advantage of being able to go further in my own county. I decided I was going to make a video where I like try vitamin C for a week. And by vitamin C, I mean vitamin C. It's really popular in Ireland now to go wild swimming, or as some people would call it, swimming. So I was like, every day this week I'm going to go to the beach and I'm going to go for a swim. And I did it successfully on the Monday, but I did it now too late in the afternoon. I did it like 3:30 in the evening. Right, so for some reason it had never occurred to me that I was going to have to do this in the rain. I mean, presumably when you're sea swimming in Ireland you have to be open to the idea of doing it in the pissing rain. Okay, so in the 40 minutes it took me to get here, the weather has cleared up. I mean, on the bright side for doing it this weird hour, there's almost nobody around. So I have nothing to do now, but just do it, just get in the water, just get over it. One day, Claire, you have to get down the ever, you have to do it now. Ugg boots were not the move, but I just forgot my flip-flops. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Okay, so it's very hard to explain quite how cold that is on your feet. I could go over there and get in there instead. Might do that. Okay, so I've learned that checking the tide is in is an integral part of the process, and it's not one that you can skip. The funny thing is, I'm from Mayo and I knew that. I just didn't check it. I just went, fuck it. It'll be fine. I had been looking at spring suits online, but when I got in there, it was so cold it nearly took my feet clean off. And like, I just don't understand people who can do that. No wetsuit, no nothing. In fact, I think I might go on to Decathlon later tonight and see if I can order wetsuit boots, because even in April that shit is way too cold. Way too cold. So this is our secret shame room. Can you believe this used to be my office? Like, I'd done, I'd say 4 or 5 wardrobe clear outs in this lockdown. And so this room is just filled with shit. And it's our secret shame. Don't look! The sunshine of this room, and this used to be my office. Went for a run today in Phoenix Park. Saw some deer. Felt great. I wanted to get up this morning and go for a swim, and then I just didn't get up at all. When I was carer for a week, I was getting up at 8 AM and walking every morning, but I liked the walking and it was easy to do because I could set out my clothes the night before. Whereas this is like, it's a big lot of effort to go drive to a beach, you know, put on the wetsuit, go in for 5 minutes, and it's not that enjoyable because it's so cold. So I don't know how well this is gonna go, but I downloaded an app called Tides Near Me. Today is Friday. I haven't swum since Monday, so it's been a bit of a bust this week. But I talked to a couple of friends of mine who like to swim, and they recommended me a place that's actually only 20 minutes away that you don't have to check the tide. Like, there's always some form of water there. And I ordered wetsuit socks after Monday, after I was so fucking cold on my feet in the water. And they arrived today. I found out today via Instagram that stand-up paddleboarding in Dunleary is back from April 26th. So I'm going to do this challenge again that week because I want to go actually do stand-up paddleboarding, and then I'll do more swimming that week. So I'm looking forward to that, and then hopefully the weather will be a bit nicer because Jesus, the cold weather was just like, I was like, what is the point? I just kept having hot showers instead and being like, this is way nicer. Or maybe I'll try it again next week. Because next week actually stand-up paddleboarding and like surf rental is back. Next week tennis is back and golf, 2 sports which I don't play but could take up because for some reason non-contact sport is not returning yet. They haven't even acknowledged it really. They've been talking about opening indoor dining in July and like outdoor dining in June, and maybe even opening pubs, wet pubs in June, which won't have been open for the guts of 18 months here. And yet they're not even mentioning non-contact sport. I also really want to try rugby. I think I would be okay playing 9. Think like Faf de Klerk. Think like the small. They're normally much smaller than the rest of the team. Yeah, I'm so tempted, but Alex is not on board with the idea. 9s do take less hits. But the problem is, if I got one big hit, that could be the end of me. Like, right, come on, I need to get dressed. Finish this vlog actually, because this vlog is a day late. I spent all day yesterday on the couch watching Drive to Survive on Netflix. Brilliant television series. Check out my Patreon. There's a $1 tier where you can just support the channel, and then there's tiers like the exclusive content club tier. We get extra content every month and free downloads of things that I release and live streams. I'm excited for next week. I'm going to dig out my tennis racket. I'm going to take Alex on in a tennis match and see how I get on.